The workshop aboard the interstellar station Zenarka Hub echoed with laughter. A cluster of alien engineers surrounded a disheveled human mechanic, James Jimmy Carter, pointing at the parts of a defunct Leopard-Class War Titan scattered before him. The towering war machine, once a masterpiece of alien engineering, was a relic of the Tertian Empire, an ancient civilization that had disappeared millennia ago. No one alive had ever seen one operational. "You think you can fix that?" chortled Glaric, a six-eyed Seraphidian engineer. His gelatinous skin shimmered as he pointed to Jimmy with a tentacle. "Humans barely understand fusion tech, let alone Tertian mechanics." Jimmy wiped his grease-streaked hands on his coveralls and grinned. "I don't think I can fix it. I know I can." More laughter erupted. A tall bracket technician barked, "You're wasting your time, human. No one's cracked Tertian tech in centuries." Jimmy simply shrugged and went back to work. His calm demeanor only fueled the aliens' mockery. They called him a primitive death-worlder and ridiculed the simplicity of Earth's technology. But they didn't know Jimmy had a secret. Earth's simplicity wasn't a weakness. It was adaptability, a forgotten machine. The Leopard War Titan was a marvel of its time, a blend of biological and mechanical systems, designed to sync with its pilot's mind for unmatched precision. Its design was both terrifying and beautiful, with sleek, feline-inspired limbs, advanced energy weapons, and armor capable of withstanding plasma barrages. Jimmy had stumbled upon the Titan's parts during a salvage expedition. To the aliens, the pieces were worthless, remnants of a forgotten age. But to Jimmy, they were an irresistible challenge. Armed with Earth's pragmatic engineering mindset and an intuition honed from years of fixing broken machinery in Earth's harsh environments, Jimmy began piecing the Titan together. He didn't rely on manuals, none existed. Instead, he listened to the machine, deciphering its secrets bit by bit. A rising threat. While Jimmy worked, whispers of impending conflict spread across the station. The Krogak Horde, a brutal faction known for its ruthless conquests, was advancing toward the Zenarka system. The station had no functioning defenses capable of repelling such a fleet. "You're wasting time on a relic while the Horde is breathing down our necks," Glaric sneered, watching Jimmy connect a glowing power core to the Titan's chest. "We need practical solutions, not ancient toys." Jimmy didn't look up. Funny thing about relics, they tend to surprise you. The awakening. Weeks passed. Most aliens ignored Jimmy now, assuming his project was doomed. But one day, a low hum reverberated through the workshop. Lights flickered across the Leopard War Titan's frame as its systems began coming online. The laughter stopped. Jimmy stood back, grinning. "Guess the old cat's not dead yet." The Titan moved, its sleek, metallic limbs flexed, and its eyes, two glowing orbs of blue energy, blinked to life. The machine's feline frame radiated power and grace as it took its first steps in millennia. The workshop fell silent, the only sound the soft, purring hum of the Titan's energy core. "You actually did it," Glaric stammered, his tentacles quivering. Jimmy patted the Titan's leg. "Told you I could." The Krogak Horde attacks. When the Krogak Horde finally arrived, the station's inhabitants braced for annihilation. The station's outdated defenses barely scratched the Horde's warships as they began their assault. "All ships are down," a panicked voice echoed through the command center. "We're doomed." Then the hangar doors opened. Out strode the Leopard War Titan, its metallic body gleaming under the station's artificial lights. Jimmy sat in the pilot's cockpit, his mind synced with the machine. He grinned as the Titan systems projected a tactical display of the battlefield into his brain. "Let's see how you handle an Earth-tuned War Titan," he muttered. The Leopard leapt into action, launching itself into space. Its plasma claws tore through enemy ships like paper, while its energy tail lashed out, destroying multiple fighters in a single sweep. The Titan's sleek design allowed it to outmaneuver the clunky Krogak vessels, and Jimmy's human ingenuity exploited every weakness in their formations. Regret. Back on the station, the aliens watched in awe as the Titan single-handedly turned the tide of battle. Every mocking word they'd hurled at Jimmy now tasted bitter. He's unstoppable, Galaric whispered. The battle ended with the Krogak fleet retreating, their ships in ruins. Jimmy returned the Titan to the hangar, its armor scorched but intact. He climbed out of the cockpit, smirking at the gathered engineers. "Still think humans are primitive?" he asked. Legacy of the Leopard. The story of Jimmy and the Leopard War Titan spread across the galaxy. The once-mocked human mechanic was hailed as a hero, and the aliens learned a valuable lesson. Never underestimate human ingenuity. As for Jimmy, he went back to his workshop, tinkering with whatever challenge came his way. After all, as he liked to say, every machine has a story. You just have to know how to listen.